What's up, guys? It is Tyler here, and in this 10-minute video I'm going to be talking about the new Skyrim DLC that is going to be coming out, which is the DawnGuard DLC. Well, this DLC contains many evil as well as many good things that you may and may not be able to do based on your opinion of what you want to do. And I'll be talking about many things, and I will be responding also to some things. The first thing I want to get it started off with in this DLC is that there was going to be crossbows. Yes, that's right, crossbows. Crossbows are one thing that they do not include in many games since Morrowind. And the next thing is that in the trailer I have watched, you can become a demon or you can become a good person, as I would say it. This third thing is that you can control darkness powers and or new spells. You can feed on souls or you can feed on blood of undead or living things. By meaning you can do it basically in broad daylight and or the character is standing up. The new weapons in the trailer have also caught my eye, as well as the arrows and the bows. The new enemies included in this DLC will be very interesting, and although many of them seem to be acting like vampires, they may be on your side and they may be your enemies, depending on which side you pick. There are new kill cams for the game, depending on which side you pick again. If you are a demon, you will be able to do certain things, or you will be able to get new things depending on which side you pick. There are also new dragons in this DLC, and there is as I can see it in the trailer, that there is a dragon that jumps into the ice and breaks it. The breakable ice in the game seems to be very, very dynamic, and I've never heard of it, honestly. And I honestly want to be the demon because they're pretty badass. And one part of this main storyline is to block out the sun, and the other part that I have heard about is that you gather all the Elder Scrolls for the demon. Of course, the DawnGuard castle, which is the good side, will be the one place that you will be able to go. I don't know if you can join them yet, but you can. That main storyline will be able to stop them. I don't really know that much about the DawnGuard castle because it doesn't really talk about them in the trailer. And there is a new world, as I know it, in Skyrim that you can visit. It's another spirit and undead world. You become a demon, basically. You can do both of those things, and you can visit the new world. There are more enemies, such as a ghost, and I do not know yet, but it seems like the place is an oblivic dimension or an oblivion. I am just mentioning the oblivion portals that led you to hell, but this is darker. It seems to be more calmer than oblivion, where you get attacked every 2 fucking seconds. The new horses in the game I saw as you, the Dovahkiin, were riding along a Skeletoric, some kind of shadow steed. Kind of like Shadowmare, but made more sense if you were that. There is new armor too, such as like padding. That's the other armor that I saw in there. There is also new heavy armors, as well as light armors. Now the spells that I have mentioned, most of them are going to be based on the destruction magic, if you are a demon, probably, actually. And the spells are not only for the demons, but I do not know that much about what you can do if you are the good people. There are many more things about this DLC that I would like to share with you, and I'm going to, most likely. There are new items that I think, as well as that there is a new whole world, maybe new physics in the terrain of the game in this new world, or this new part of Skyrim that you travel to may have different weather effects, but it's snowing as always. There's always going to be snow in Skyrim, really. And the next part I am going to do is there was a comment on the last video that I responded to saying that I should do whatever I want or whatever games I want or I enjoy. And I responded to this comment and I took it very strongly. I said that I would do that because I haven't thought about it in the first place. And I will be doing games that are on the Xbox and computer. I have a PS3, but I do not play it that much. And I have a whole list of games here that I could play for the Xbox, and I could play them co-op with a few different other people that I know. Here, for instance, there's Mass Effect 2 and 3. There's Halo 3, ODST, and Reach. There is 2 Worlds, number 1 and number 2. Number 1 is very laggy. Number 2 seems to be a fixed version of number 1, but although number 1 was still an RPG classic. The Cursed Crusade is one of the new games I have gotten recently, and I do not know that much about it, although that you are a Templar. And I can do Gears of War 2 and 3, Call of Duty 2, which is pretty old, but Call of Duty 2, there is World at War, there is Modern Warfare 2, there is not Battlefield. Well, there is Battlefield 3 if you want me to do it, and 2. There's Modern Warfare 3, Dead Island, Warhammer Battle March, which I am sure some of you people know. There is Fear 3, Dead Rising 1 and 2, Medal of Honor, the new one, not the old sucky version that I used to rouse my brother to play with me and get really mad. Well, Resident Evil 5, there is Aliens vs. Predator, and I'm sure that most of you have heard of this. There is going to be a new Aliens vs. Predator coming out called Colonial Marines. The game is supposed to be, although better than AVP, even though it looks like it. I haven't really seen that much of it yet, so you can't really go based off my opinion. I'm basically gonna do Morrowind, Skyrim, and Oblivion. Some of Morrowind, some Skyrim, some Oblivion. Depends on whatever mood I'm in, or whatever you guys want. There's Red Dead Redemption, Saints Row 1 I have, and I have 2, but I don't have 3. There's Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, there's Borderlands, and, of course, the second list I have made in here. There is Dark Messiah, Might and Magic, Elements. There's Fallout 3 and 4, which is Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas with all the add-ons. If there is anything new to Fallout New Vegas, I may have not got it, although I do not know. And I have Shell Shock 2, which is the second game of Shell Shock 1 with White Knight. Shell Shock 2 is for one of the very scariest games that I have played, because I've shit my pants half the time when I did it blindly by myself in the dark. And then there is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, BioShock 2, Metro 2033, and I'm truly looking forward to the next installment of the game called Metro Last Light. It will be based on the same thing as in 2033, although only the trailer of the Metro bomb shows a bunch of people rushing into the Metro, bombs hitting Russia, stuff happening. There's Singularity, Brink, another game made by Bethesda. Time Shift, Rage is yet another game made by Bethesda. There's Syndicate, and last of all, there is Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is one of the funnest games that I've played out of this list. I can't differentiate most of it from it, although I could if I really wanted to. I really don't. So anyway, this DLC that is coming out, DawnGuard, as you all know it, I hope will be the funnest DLC, and as always, it should be, knowing that Skyrim is one of the best games in the world, knowing that I'm a nerd too. Okay, well, this part that I'm going to mention to you is on the games that I just mentioned to you. I want to pretty much play which one I want and I'm just gonna keep playing until I get feedback, because I know I'm not gonna get it right away. And guys, we have hit 10 minutes here. This is going to be the ending. This is gonna be the ending. It's soon, but not yet though. I have finished through the list that I have right here. It'll be I'm most likely going to play Skyrim, and I'm going to do a couple. In most of these games, I'm going to be playing with other people, mostly with my friend Shane and or Josh. In all of these games, I could play cooperatively with you guys. And there is computer games that I have as well that I will be getting in Diablo 3 and with my brother. He will be posting on his channel and mine too. Then again, there is also the Killing Floor game of the installment that I have mentioned. That is very, very fun. And my brother has an account with Killing Floor on it. So I hope to upload that later. But thank you and goodbye for watching this video.